Alright, yeah, you can see the positioning of the camera and what I'm like is not my normal style. This has had to be made on the quick. Now, before I say much else, once upon a time, if we won a football or a rugby league or whatever it is, trophy, you know the terminology yourselves, right? If we won, yes, we did cheer, yes, we did celebrate, but it was all moderate and pretty damn alright and fair enough. Since COVID-19, I can't even say since COVID-19, I would say since the last, I'd say 4 months, right, celebrating has become a more idiotic affair in Glasgow. And it's always about the kind of old firm stuff, right? And I do agree there has been massive achievements like 55 number and winning other kind of important accolades. And the achievement is not to be dismissed or to be shoved under the carpet, watered down or diluted. I totally get it. But these celebrations, like the last one regarding the 55 cup thing, whatever, you can tell how much I know about football, and I'm not going to lie about the little I know about football, but it resulted in the town being completely trashed. Like benches in George Square, there's quite a few benches that actually had to just go straight to an incinerator. They were not physically able to be reconstructed. The Celtic shop got tanned. That was about £40,000 worth of damage. Right, you can tell how off the cuff this video is. That's just showing how raw and off the cuff this is and how unedited things are. Yeah, I mean, I've got a friend in the City Council and he said the repair bill regarding the 55 celebration weekend, that's what it was nicknamed in the City Council, the repair bill came up to £440,000 this weekend. It's probably going to go the same direction, to be fair. And quite early into afternoon today, I was looking on my social media and seeing the, like people setting off flares. What the fuck is your malfunction? Flares are generally things that are on public transport, and if there's a severe emergency, like, terrorists trying to take your boat as theirs and fire upon your vessel, all that stuff like that. Flares are really for emergencies only. To be setting them off could actually trigger the police that are up in the air with a helicopter wrongly to you, whilst you're boogie woogie and partying and everything else. It was a total fucking embarrassing. Like another thing, Glasgow, for whatever malfunction, I don't know, have been setting off fireworks during the day. Fireworks are best placed at night because you can see something nice. You can see something super and beautiful, that stuff. Setting off fireworks during the day, you can't see them. You just hear this noise, and it could be quite a distraction to whatever, especially if you're working from home. It can be a severe distraction. It can even trigger with your dogs, other members of the family that have got PTSD. It could trigger a whole lot in one bang. There we go. I just don't get it. I mean, we never needed to set off fireworks in the past. So why is it now? What is the fucking malfunction behind it? I'm absolutely lost for words. And it seems to be every weekend for the last 6 weeks. Fireworks on a Friday afternoon. Fireworks again next Friday afternoon. And you can see where the picture goes. This is absolutely ridiculous. Now, if you didn't know already, this is going to be a wall of fail XXL video, and it's titled "For Fuck's Sake, Glasgow." Right? I'm just going to call it "For Fuck's Sake, Glasgow." And I've got a friend who was on a train just about half an hour ago. For some odd reason, I don't know what person delaying the train was having a malfunction. I don't know what the person's malfunction was, but this person had jumped a fence and got onto the railway line and put his arm out for the train. You know, maybe it's substances, maybe it's drink, or maybe he thought, trains operate much similar ways to the local bus network in Finniston. But ultimately, there's a serious fucking malfunction going on. Now, if I can end in question, he was actually stuck between stations because of this fucking melt for a quarter of an hour. And that meant the train leaving Queen Street High Level that he was wanting to get, had to wait for the next one because he missed it. Because this fucking melt, it doesn't know the difference between a train and a bus. But anyway, yeah, I'm getting absolutely embarrassed with Glasgow and the way it's celebrating football. I mean, we can all celebrate football, but to the point where I'm breaking up memorial benches in George Square or causing delays to trains, buses, and all the rest of it, that's just a simple embarrassment. Apart from anything, now people have been arrested and stuff. Not enough, in my opinion. Not enough. And I'm kind of having a think to myself. So if I go on social media and people are obviously documenting their vandalism, let me tell you, I'm going to wash hands with you. And if I can see enough proof in you, buddy, smashing up something, damaging something, or causing somebody an injury, let me tell you, your link's going over to the police station. Capiche? I'm fucking sick of this. Let's go back to the way it was before all this shit. Before 4 months ago. Oh, a celebration. There's a cop. Yay, party in our own ways, peaceably, without causing destruction or violence or making an absolute cunt of yourselves. Let's go back to that instead of this absolute lunacy, right? Up to the very early 2000s, if people were acting like that out in the street, the army came out and water cannoned you. And if they could find you in some kind of disordered state, they just friggin' rounded you up and took you off to Woodley, and that was the end of you. Get back to the way we were. We can celebrate without making each other look like a shower of fannies, and without causing bodily harm or disruption. And all these people are trashing benches and trying to sit in public gardens. What if somebody came to your gaff during the night and fucking set fire to the bench and pissed into an ornament and kicked various things here, there and everywhere? You wouldn't like it, so fucking grow up. Anywho, I'm signing out.